Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Victoria. Today we have a pick a card reading that I really felt like needed to come through today. All about what ascended master energy you need to connect with, why and how can it help you right now in your life. And yeah, like I said, I really felt like this needed to come through now. So I have 4 cards here, and each of this is the corresponding ascended master to each group. So I didn't want to put any crystals here so we can clearly focus on each card. So you guys can really only feel into the energy of the card and pick whichever one is really for you. No distractions like crystals. This is it, the raw energy of the cards themselves. And I just want to explain before I even, well, let's introduce the groups, I guess. First, we have group 1, 2, 3, and 4 very clear here. So if you want to, you can just jump into whatever group is you are drawn by the most, but I just want to mention here about the ascended masters and kind of what it might mean. So I really want us to think in a higher way about these things, I guess, where you're not exactly connecting to the person or to this being and talking to it, but it's more like you're connecting to that energy. You're connecting to information. So you're connecting to an energy that then you can download. It's like plugging in a USB drive and downloading that information and that energy. It's not that you're specifically going to be talking to this being. Maybe some of you can try to communicate, but it's more about the energy and what you need to be embodying now. So yeah, I wanted to make that clear, and that's pretty much what I wanted to say. So I'll give you some time of silence, and if you need to, you can pause as well to make your decision, and then really enjoy the reading. Hello, group 1. So you guys got the divine director. What it says on the card is intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So what does this mean for you to connect to this energy? I really feel like very strongly that part of the message here is you're not precisely supposed to connect to this divine director. It's more like connecting to your higher self, who is your divine director. You are your own divine director of your life, of the movie that is your life. You're the director, the producer, the actor, and everything. So it's connecting to that truth. It's connecting to source as well, which source is like the divine director of everything. So connecting to that, to source, and connecting to that truth will allow you to see how the story is really supposed to be playing out, and connecting to your higher self and trying to embody that energy more and more will really shed a lot of things that are unneeded, a lot of thoughts, wants that are unneeded, but also show you what you really came here to do, what you really are supposed to be doing. You'll be able to be guided much easier. Or it's like you won't even need to be guided, actually, because you are the divine director. You're embodying the divine director of your life. So you don't need particular guidance because you already know what to do. So it's getting to that super high level where you don't need a spirit guide. You don't need to be guided by any being, because you yourself are the creator of your own movie, I guess. since director, movie, that's the easiest way to put it. You're the creator of everything that happens in your life. And it's stepping into that role on a deeper way, on a higher way, in a higher way. It really feels like this is what you guys are supposed to do. So again, not necessarily connecting to this being that people call the divine director, but connecting to your own divine director and realizing what your purpose is. And for a lot of us, our purpose is happiness. The highest purpose is happiness and love. And knowing how you're supposed to get there and what the steps are and how you can stick to that purpose as well. Let's check out what other cards came out for you. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Two of Swords, the Devil, and the Lover's card. So, not really surprising here actually with the cards that we're receiving. It really feels like it's time for a change here where maybe you have not been receiving what you were supposed to be receiving in the past. But that is because you are not embodying the director of your life. You're not being your own director. You were acting like you were an extra in your own movie, but you're not. You're not an extra, you're not a supporting character, and you're not even just the lead. You're the whole director. You're not just the actor there. You're not just the character in the play or in the movie. Understand that you write everything, you direct everything, you control everything. You can control everything. And again, it's time for you to step into that energy where you can finally get a hold of your life. And when you're making choices, understand that there are many. When you're making a choice, sometimes you might just, in the past, you might have just been like, oh yeah, I am just defaulting to that. That's the only choice here. But it's not. There's another choice and another one over there too. And maybe another one over here too. So understanding all of that and not being blind anymore, because it really feels like not connecting to your higher self and not embodying this energy has really made you blind and has really led you to fall into the devil's trap, which the devil's trap is that thinking that you are just a character in this movie, thinking that, especially if you're thinking you're a side character, if you ever thought that, like, oh, I'm just a side character and all this, nothing good happens to me or nothing really amazing happens to me. That is the devil's trap, to keep you thinking that you have no power. But it's time for you to, look at these, it's both of them getting unchained and finding their truth. And exactly, it's like, here is kind of like the Garden of Eden. And it's when they bite off the apple and they finally find knowledge and they finally find out the truth. And they're finally starting to learn more and starting to unchain themselves from these shackles that were put on by I guess the beings that were controlling them before that, and who wanted to control them, and because of that they were not allowing them to learn more. So it's time for you to learn more, to learn about what you came here to do, and not even just about what you came here to do, to learn more about our history. Like I was saying about these things, like where the Garden of Eden, it was just more like humans in this place where they were not allowed to grow more. They were just kept in this certain way. And when they started learning more, that's when they were kicked out. And yeah, it doesn't even seem like a bad thing to be kicked out, because then you get to go and learn more. Maybe I'm saying this because you might start feeling like this, like you're in a comfortable position now where you're not feeling like you are taking responsibility about things. Because sometimes it's easier to not be responsible about things. Sometimes it's easier to blame someone else, or just put the responsibility on someone else. Like, oh, you chose this, so you know, if it goes bad, it's on you. Or if you don't like it, then it's on you. But if I choose it and you don't like it, I'll feel bad. That kind of energy where it's easier to be in chains. It's easier to not know, because, you know, then you don't start asking questions, you don't start thinking about things. You know, a lot of people just prefer to not know. I mean, I'm even thinking of my mother, I guess, who's like, oh, I'd rather not know because it's just easier. But it's not. I mean, maybe in a way it is, but it's also not, because the truth sets you free. And the more you learn, yes, sometimes it can get harder, but there's always going to be hardships. But the potential is there to grow so much. And you can do that by learning more, by educating yourself, and by really stepping into this power that you yourself have, and realizing that there's more to it. There's more to life. There's more choices than one or two. And, you know, you can receive way more than you're receiving right now. You don't need to, you know, live the life that you're living now. Because the life that you're living now is a bit limited. You're limiting yourself from your potential. And part of why you're limited is because you lack knowledge. And by learning more and by connecting more, maybe you don't even need to precisely learn more, but just connecting more will connect you to more information, and you'll naturally know more things and understand more things. It will be different for everyone, of course. Some people might be guided to learn a lot more through reading or watching videos, or, you know, etc. But others might just literally download the information. That's it. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, here we have Serapis Bey with Ascension. So move into your true self and rise above the darkness. The light is here again, rising above the darkness, above this energy here where you've been kept, where you've kept yourself hidden, you've kept yourself chained down. And don't, you know, none of us can even blame the devil and the darkness for keeping us chained down, because we always had the choice to not be here in this situation. We always had the choice, but it's just that we always got tempted to stay down here. And I'm saying we, because, you know, we've all been there. We've all been there. Maybe we still are, some of us. But yeah, I really feel like it's time to raise your consciousness level, expand, and change your whole life. And it might start slowly, like small changes, but I really feel like in a few years, if you actually connect with this energy and go forward with this, your life will be completely different, and you wouldn't even recognize it. You wouldn't recognize yourself even, because you would be so much more mature and grown, and so much more clear as well. So yes, manifest your dreams. Another great card to come through here, to be honest, because it really, again, you're the divine director of your life. So you can create this. You can create all of these things you've been dreaming about, all of these things you wanted as a child. You can make this happen. Focus on your vision and seek satisfaction and contentment. Again, remembering that your purpose is happiness, your purpose is love, your purpose is joy. So seek that in yourself, seek that in your life. The more you follow the excitement, the more you follow love, and the more you follow happiness, the more you'll keep getting more of it, just naturally. So trust and remember that, you know, you're so powerful. I don't even know how else to explain it to you, group one, honestly. I mean, I feel like some of you already know this, but Maybe you've been scared to take the next step and scared to... just scared of something. But there's no need to be scared. Because, like I said, there will be hardships no matter what path you choose. But ultimately, having the wisdom and being free will be so much better in the end than staying here. But again, it's your choice. We also have new opportunities here. Again, a great one to come through. And there's the rainbow here. There's really something about rainbows here. So following the rainbow will help you reach the pot of gold, like they say. Follow the rainbow, follow the excitement, follow the happiness, and you will reach that pot of gold, as I said before. Declutter your life and glimpse a magical doorway. So again, once you step into your truth, into your power, and then connect more with that higher self energy, with that personal divine director energy, you will finally be able to realize what you don't need anymore, what you've been holding on to that you never needed. You'll be able to declutter your life from all of that. And you'll be able to find many more new opportunities there for you. Like I said, your life would be completely different in a few years if you choose. Maybe not even in a few years, maybe in 1 year, maybe in a few months. It depends. For some people, things can happen instantly. And that can be you. It can be. So don't limit yourself and believe, because belief is one of the things that helps us the most. If you don't believe, well, why would it happen? Why would it happen if you don't believe in it? We also have here the great serving. Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. So again, there's a lot of heaviness, a lot of darkness, but it's time to soften up. It's time to lighten up. And it's time to let some of that light in and see the truth for what it really is. Take off this blindfold and really start taking what you have been needing. It really feels like it's been too one-sided for too long for you. Either you've been giving way too much or you've been taking too much. But it's time to realize that I'm guessing most of you have been giving too much and giving to the not right source. So if you're giving to this devil, if you're giving your energy to this devil, of course, things are not going to go well. If you're giving your energy to the light and to the love, that's when things go right. That's when you follow the rainbow, and that's when you find the pot of gold. So soften to that love, soften to all of this, to believing in yourself. And the last card I have for you, group 1, is the Winter Fairy. Now is the time to move your thinking on a higher level. You're equipped to do more than you have contemplated, and you will succeed. I don't need to say anything more. This is the perfect card to really put everything we've been talking about together into a nice little box with a bow on it. Literally, I really feel like I don't need to say anymore. This card said it all. So group 1, I hope that I was able to spark something in you and excite you for the future and excite you to take control of your life in a higher way. Not controlling it by trying to force things, but connecting to your highest power, yeah, and tapping into that so that you can create what you want, so that you don't even need to be guided, because you are so tapped in, you know so much, you are on such a high level that you don't need guidance. You are the guide. You are the one creating things. You're making things happen. It's your world, your life. Time to make that a thing. Anyway, and enjoy it. Anyway, if you're interested in a personal reading, group 1, details of how you can contact me are down below. If you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, hey, let me know in the comments too. I love hearing your guys' suggestions. Anyway, I hope I see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, group 2. You guys got Mary Magdalene, and I'm super, super excited to talk about this one because what came through to me from this is pretty exciting, pretty amazing. So let's see what it says here. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So, connecting to this energy, clearly you're being told that it's time to tap into an energy that will help you express yourself and teach others in a very divine feminine way. So, I want us to remember that we are, I guess, living in a patriarchal society, and we've been in it for quite a while. And when we think about the big teachers, like the big masters, we think of Jesus, we think of Buddha, etc. So a lot of men. Obviously, you know, the men are put at the pedestal because it's a patriarchal society. But there's a certain feeling when it's a woman. There's a certain feeling of the mother. The energy of the mother, the one who births you, the one who nurtures you. And I really feel like it doesn't matter your gender, you're supposed to tap into this divine mother energy, the divine mother who teaches. So I want us to imagine something like so much love and compassion being embodied in you that other people can't help but share their whole life story and break down and cry in front of you because they feel loved. They feel like they can trust you. They feel like you can hold them. And they feel like you are someone who can really assist them because you feel like a mother to them. And that is the energy that you're supposed to tap into now, because that will be your role most likely in this new earth age. I don't want to say it exactly like that, but new times that are coming, because things will change and people do need teachers, and people will need teachers who are different, who embody more love, who embody full compassion, who really embody this mother energy where, you know, thinking even about the mother, it's the one that really nurtures us before we're even outside in the real world. We grow inside our mothers. Just being born from our mothers, the first feeling we feel is love for the mother. And that's why a lot of us are so tied to this concept. Everyone is so tied to the concept of the mother, whether they like it or not. And that's why a lot of people are so connected with their mothers, or there's something about connection to the mother as well, to your actual birth mother. But that, you know, I'm sure we can explore in some other reading. Let's focus on this energy now. I really feel like this is coming through because we're supposed to move into a society where it's no longer patriarchal. It's more of a balance between matriarchal and patriarchal, or maybe even moving more into the matriarchal again, where it's the mothers that are really there to help and support, because the mothers have an understanding. And again, you don't have to be a woman or a mother to embody this energy. You can connect with it. That's why you chose this group, because your soul and your body were made to connect. Oh, this is coming through really strongly. We're made to connect The way that you are designed, maybe even your astrology, if you look into it, it was designed in a way for you to be like a mother figure to others. Again, even if you're not a mother or even a woman, you have this within you. And this is why you were made the way that you are, why you are the way that you are. And you already have a lot of things to teach others, a lot of ways you can help others. And this will continue. So you need to tap more into this energy so that you can help in the best way possible. And I really want to see what other cards came through here so that we can get more of an idea of what's happening. So we have the Sun, the Queen of Wands, the Strength card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is quite interesting. Okay, so the Sun, happiness and love, and strength here with compassion. Like, again, the energy of the mother, the energy of the divine feminine, the love, taming a beast with love, not with a whip. And not just animals. Actually, yeah, some of you might end up working with animals or plants, and you giving them that love will, I don't know, somehow you're fulfilling your mission in that way. Or teaching people how to take care of animals and plants the right way, how to tap into their feelings more, how to understand them and really take good care of them. I don't know why that's coming through. Maybe one or some of you are interested in this, or know how to really care for animals, because a lot of people out there, they actually don't know how to care for animals, because a lot of the information, the general information, actually is not very good. But yeah, maybe you're one of those people that knows a lot about this. Or you will be helping a lot of people around you, your friends, your family. Maybe it will be people on a more global scale, or people at your workplace. But with these cards here coming through at the end, it really feels like it's time for a new journey for you. Tapping into this energy will allow you to do more of your work. So it really feels like if you are doing some, I don't want to say random, but like job that you're not really able to express this energy, that will need to be left behind. And now, soon, I feel like it will be a time when you will be able to go into this, using your knowledge, using your love and compassion, using all of this to teach and to be on this path and actually survive with it. Like, be able to earn money with it, be able to help people. And I don't even want to say earn money. It's more like an exchange. You know, if, for example, like me, you're doing a reading for someone, the energy exchange a lot of times would be with money. Or in the past, people would trade other things. Gold, coins, before they traded that, maybe they were trading grains or salt. I've heard about that too, trading salt. But yeah, that irrelevant. In some kind of way, you will find ways to survive doing this. Because in the past, these teachers, they were not, you know, doing a normal job, 9-to-5 job, and then like, oh yeah, in my free time, I'm gonna go and help people. No. They were helping people, and because of that, they were receiving what they needed. Food, shelter, you know, whatever you need, it will come to you. You need to trust that the universe will provide that for you if you are doing good. So do good, and good will come to you. I really feel like that is your purpose here, to help. And I seeing these cards, you know, you need to focus on living more of a lifestyle where you don't need much. You only need what you need to survive. You don't need to live in a big house. You don't need to own a lot of stuff. You don't need all of that. Yeah, maybe you will have that and it will be nice, but you don't need it. And at first, you really need to start off with the bare minimum, being led to where you need to go, going where you need to go, doing your work. You know, if you're led to a whole other country, go and travel there. You'll see how the funds are just given to you in some way, even if you don't have them. Somehow, if you set the intention, if you ask for it, things will come to you because you are trying to go and do your work. So keep embodying this, connect to this energy, embody this energy, and you will see how your life will really change. Because again, when you do good, good comes to you. So eventually, now that things are really changing, really, really changing, like big shifts are coming, you will see how this will start working. Maybe in the past it didn't really work out that much for people, but this will really start working, and you will be able to survive and to do your work. And again, it's not about what you own, what you have, how many people know about you. It's about doing what you came here to do, to love people, to give them love, and to support them on their journeys. Because, yeah, I guess that's your mission. So tapping into that energy is so important for you. It will help you so much. We also have Green Tower here. Oh, and she's coming through in a perfect time with the supreme protection. You're protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Again, trusting. You're protected. The universe will not let you go somewhere and, you know, let you experience bad things for no reason. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, if you're trusting, if you're following your guidance, and if you are really helping people and focusing on your mission, whatever your mission is, you know, it will be different for all of us, obviously. Focus on that and know that you're protected. Again, you will not be randomly led somewhere where you're gonna die, for example. Like that would just be, I guess, not stupid, but it wouldn't make sense. If your mission is to help, you would be led somewhere where you can help. So don't be scared. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't be scared and trust. There needs to be a lot of trust. And sometimes it's kind of hard to trust because, you know, ultimately we don't trust ourselves. That's really the big hurdle here. That's why connecting to this energy is going to be so important, because that will help you trust. Mary Magdalene will help you trust like she trusted and do what she did. You'll be able to do what she did. And again, cords are being cut as well. I really feel like, again, things that maybe you were interested in having in the past, like, oh, big house, like a nice car, you are gonna completely have that cord cut and no longer feel like you want that anymore. And with people as well, if you're, for example, if you feel guided to move somewhere, but you don't want to because someone is keeping you where you are right now, that cord will be cut so that it can release you. And so that you can go where you're supposed to go. Or if you have a job, like I was saying, if you have a 9-to-5 job and you're like, oh, but I don't want to leave this job because, you know, stability, blah, blah, blah. Well, that cord will be cut. And you'll see that, you know, when it's cut, it's time to be released and it's time to start doing your work. So trust. Trust is the big word today for you, group 2. Enter the magic. Live in the now, seize the moment. And I really feel like that's part of the teachings. Now I'm looking at this Queen of Wands, and I remembered that I didn't even really talk about her. But I feel like this Queen of Wands really even reminds me of Mary Magdalene here. Like, like this feminine energy, divine feminine energy, where you really there's a guidance, a feeling of being guided, but also a feeling of manifesting what you need. Not only are you guided, but you're manifesting what you need. If you need money to go somewhere, because you know you've been guided to go there, you just make it happen, because you just can. You have the power, you have the magic in you. And it's trusting and being confident in yourself and in what you're receiving. Because, yeah, we receive guidance, but do we trust it? Do we trust ourselves? The Queen of Wands trusts herself and is confidently following her path. And there's a feeling also of talking to people and being more open to sharing about your story, and speaking in a very, not just eloquent way, but entertaining way, where you tell your story in a way that people want to listen, not in like a boring way. So yeah, really feel like that's coming through here from the Queen of Wands. Anyway, let's return to enter the magic here. Living in the moment again, living in the moment and being present. That's also a very feminine, divine feminine energy. Being present completely in the moment, not needing to do anything particular, just being and embodying again this Mary Magdalene energy, tapping into it, just being, and just practicing that by yourself as well. Practice that, and you will see how you will start changing just by letting this energy inside you and downloading it, and allowing it to be in your body and embodying it yourself. And again, magic. Your life will be so magical. Your life is supposed to be crazy and magical. And you'll see how, if it isn't yet, it will become like that for sure. Anyway, let's see what the next card here is. Ooh, Magical Crystal Cave. Switch on your inner light and bring forward your gifts. So again, I mean, it's all about shining your light, shining your love and your compassion and that energy within you. Like I said, you've been designed to be able to embody this energy. You've been designed to be someone who can support people in this way. So all you need to do is really just be yourself, be confident, because when we're not confident, we don't allow our light to come through properly. And it's like we're dimming our light because we're not confident. But we need to just let it out. Just be free. Just be yourself. Just do whatever you feel like doing. There's something about dancing as well coming through. Like, move your body. Allow it to move how it wants to move. And see how you feel. How much better you feel. How much freer you feel as well. And you will also notice how more gifts start coming through. Whatever gifts you were, I guess, designed to have. Let's continue with that word, designed to have. Whatever gifts you have, they will start coming through if they haven't already. And you'll see how they'll be helpful on your journey. And yeah, of course, all of us will have different gifts. So all of us will be tapping into different kind of energies too. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Again, birthing and sisters, so much feminine energy. This group, wow, really embodying the divine feminine, the mother, divine mother energy, creating the mother, the one who brings life. You are supposed to create, and with your creations, some of you especially, your creations are the ones that bring through this light and that bring through this energy to help other people heal, help other people understand as well, to teach them whatever you have to teach them. So express yourself, and like I was saying, dance. Let your body move. Maybe trying to go out and maybe practicing by yourself at first if you're not confident or something, and trying to find a way to dance with others and express with others, or in some kind of way express, like, you know, some people like those poetry things where you go and read your poetry, or drawing together, or singing together, making music together, something, but doing it with other people will make it so much stronger. And you have people there. You are not alone. That's what I'm feeling. You have a specific group that was literally designed to be perfect for you, to express yourselves together and to basically create more and more good energy together. So if you have not found them yet, you will find them, and keep a lookout. Maybe you already have and you just didn't realize. But yes, this reading is quite amazing. Group 2. I'm, yeah, quite blown away, honestly. We also have the Void, Stop, Embrace Winter, and Great Cosmic Womb. Again, the cosmic womb, the mother, the Great Cosmic Womb. So I really feel like this card is coming through because you need to feel this energy before you can embody it and before you can show it to others. I feel like you have always loved helping people, but you haven't been able to help them to the fullest. And part of why is because you have not fully felt this feeling. You have not fully allowed yourself to just be, like I was saying, living in the moment, being in the present, stopping, just being there, sitting for like 30 minutes, just sitting there, not thinking about anything, just sitting there and just being, feeling every part of your body and embodying this energy of stillness, of knowing that there's time for everything as well. That everything has a time and a place, and everything will be created when it's supposed to be created. And again, tapping into that great cosmic womb, the ultimate creator. I mean, if we really think about it, it must be more of a feminine energy because it creates, it births. And you have that in you. Fairy Godmother is the last card I have for you, Group 2. Get out of your shell and allow yourself to sing out loud with the music of the day. And when I'm not talking about singing or dancing or getting out of your shell. And when I saw Mary Magdalene, I really was reminded of the Virgo energy, literally astrology Virgo. Like, if you look at the Last Supper painting, how there's the 12 signs, you can see them there, and they say that one of them is Virgo, and that's Mary Magdalene. So that's why it reminded me of that, like the Virgo energy. But Virgo loves helping. Yeah, I'm a Virgo. So I know. Virgo loves helping. Virgo loves organizing. Virgo loves helping others and organizing other people's lives, but doesn't always love organizing their own life and helping themselves. And that's why the biggest hurdle here is to organize your own life, help yourself, allow yourself to feel that love, and then share it with others. Then start helping others. And that's why Mary Magdalene came through here, because tapping into that energy is like our fairy godmother. Our fairy godmother will come, help us get out of our shell. Also Virgo, really stays in the shell, really perfectionist kind of energy. So really needs to get out of the Virgo shell, I guess. So it's perfect for that, where you need to have the confidence, you need to have the trust, and you need to just allow yourself to be free, to be whatever you need to be. And that's why Mary Magdalene came through. That's why that's the energy you need to connect to and start embodying. Group 2, this was again amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it, please. I would love to hear about your experience, and if you resonate with any of this, And if you have any suggestions for future readings, let me know in the comments as well. If you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. And yeah, I love you all. Bye. Hello, group 3. You guys got El Moria. Moria? I hope that's how you pronounce his name. Anyway, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. This is gonna be quite an interesting one, group 3. And I'm excited to get into it. So the energy that you need to connect to. I really feel like, even though it doesn't say it here anyway, it is the I am presence that you need to connect to. That I am, that is like the base, everything, that is everything, that I am everything. I don't know how else to explain it. Like that energy of I am everything and I am nothing. I am all of the constellations, all of the planets, all of the star signs. You have all of that in you. All of us have all of that energy in us and can learn from all of that. So it's about connecting to that pure form of you. Maybe so you can try calling it. You can call it the higher self. But connecting to that I am and shedding everything else that you thought you were, but you're actually not. Like, I am, you know, the name that you are, I am Victoria. I mean, I guess this vessel, this person is named Victoria, that I am, but I am so much more than that. I am, technically I'm a Virgo sun, but that doesn't even come close to encompassing all that I am. I might not have like Cancer in my chart, but that doesn't mean that I don't embody some of the energy of Cancer as well. So I'm talking about astrology because I feel like it's easy to kind of explain and understand. It's understanding that we are so much more than we think we are, and we can tap into all of that. And once we do, we release everything that we think we know about ourselves. And in that way, I guess we get to also shed a bit of that ego. The ego doesn't need to go away. We don't need to fight our egos. It's just that the ego should not be in control. And the ego is needed for us to exist and to be, here. But it should not be the one controlling things, and it should not be the one that decides what actions we take or what we feel. And connecting to the I am energy helps you shed so that you can be all you can be. And why this energy is coming through partly is also for the protection. For protection while you're connecting to the I am. Because while you're connecting, it might feel, you shed a lot, like I said. So it might really feel like things are breaking down. Your whole reality is shifting, breaking down. Maybe you start accessing higher, different dimensions. More people or presences, beings, spirits can be drawn to you. And you yourself can be more vulnerable. Because when we shed, we're vulnerable. When a snake sheds a skin, it's vulnerable. That's why it needs protection. That's why we need to protect ourselves during this vulnerable moment. That's why I feel like this specific card came through. And it wasn't like a card that just says protection or a card that just says connect to your higher self. It's connect and protect at the same time. Access that and make sure that you're protected and that you're clearing all of that energy, that you're allowing it to leave. So this is quite an interesting one. And let's get the other cards out here to see what more we can find out. I really feel like your group is definitely different from all the other groups, for sure. With the way that you're supposed to connect with this energy, because I don't feel like you're specifically supposed to connect to this like being, I guess. I feel like strongly that it is about connecting to the I am and to this energy of being everything and being nothing. And I guess in a way awakening it within you, but also allowing yourself to ascend at the same time. Whew. I really feel like a lot of energy is coming through for your guys' group. It's a bit confusing. That's why I was so keen on getting the cards out so quick. So we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, the Moon, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So clearly here we have an energy of, you know, something we're not happy with anymore, that we need to leave behind. Again, shedding, releasing things. It's time to shed. And we shed because we find the truth. We unveil, like, I get, what was it called? Yeah, I guess unveiled and seeing the truth. Oh my god. Sorry, group 3. I'm trying. But yeah, it's releasing the illusions and seeing the truth of who you really are, that you're not who you thought you were. You're not this person. I'm not Victoria, you know. Victoria is just this, I guess, let's say, entity that was created for my mission, to do this mission that I'm doing now. But I'm not just Victoria, I'm so much more. And you are so much more. And we can be this being, we can be any other being. We are our source as well. You can be a planet if you want to be. You can be a rock if you want to be. I mean, similar in a way. But yeah, it's realizing that and following your true calling. Because once you accept that I am present in you, you will start seeing the patterns and feeling the guidance stronger than you've ever felt it before. And that's what will prompt you to start going on this journey where, you know, you realize that you're not happy with things anymore, the way that they are, because you were playing a role. I think I read this quote today, like, you can't have a proper conversation or relationship with a person when you're stuck playing a role. So if you are so in this role of being who you are, or like, oh, I'm from this country, or I'm from this, like, I support this group, I support this political group, or I support this, or I support that. If you're so stuck in that, you can't have a proper relationship and conversation with others, because you're constantly trying to argue your own point, and like, you're constantly also judging the other person because they don't have the same view as you. So in that way, you can't have a proper relationship. So that's why it's so important to get through this. And I think it's a big shift in consciousness that you need. That's why you're supposed to connect with this energy. There's a lot to shed. I feel like you guys have been through so much, and that's why you've built up the persona and the life that you've built. but it's time to release that, and it's time to shift. And I can see that for you, it will happen super quickly. You have the potential to shift so quickly. You have the potential to awaken and just go to another level so quickly. But know that, you know, when things happen quick, it can be overwhelming. And that you will have to let go of some things. You will feel the sadness. You will feel despair. Because that's just how it feels when you shed. I mean, imagine a snake shedding its skin. That must hurt so much. But after that, you probably feel like you're so brand new. You know, have you ever gotten like a tan or even a sunburn where after that your skin is peeling? Like sometimes it hurts so much. It feels weird too. So again, think about that and remember, remember that it's not a pretty path, like, and not everything is pristine and clean. Sometimes it can be messy, it can be raw, but that's the beauty of it. And that's what you need to go through. And that's why this energy is here to protect you. So call in to this energy for protection. You don't even specifically need to name this being, this energy. You can just ask for protection. Call for the I am presence and for protection. Let's see what other cards came through. I feel like this reading is quite interesting. Like I said, a lot of energy is coming through. And I can see why, because because I can feel the huge shift incoming that is so possible for you. And it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I can imagine like getting headaches, body pains when going through this, and being so confused, thinking, "Oh my God, am I dying? Am I gonna be okay?" You're gonna be fine. Don't worry. It's just that you're going through it so quickly. Some people go through this for years. You're gonna go through it maybe in a few days. Just running through it. Sprinting. We also have Shiva here with transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. Exactly, it's time to rise. And even this 9 of Wands, it's kind of that feeling of, yeah, I've been fighting so much, but I need to rise. You know, I fought so much, but I can still rise on my feet and stand tall and proud of myself because I've been through so much. And honor yourself. Honor yourself by finding out more of the truth, by releasing all of the illusions that you've been holding on to and all of these things that, you know, you don't like anymore. Release them. Honor yourself. Honor yourself in every single way. Honor your body, your physical body. Honor your emotions. Honor your mind and your thoughts. You are being given the steps, literally. So dance. Some of you might even feel like, you know, you want to dance to release a lot of energy. Dancing, movement, releases energy so well. You need to set the intention before you do a movement, some kind of movement, exercise, dance. Set the intention that you want to release any stuck energy and fill yourself with good energy. And in that way, your session will be much more powerful. But it's all the steps to transcendence. Again, both of these, like the I am embodying that, transcending. There's a snake here, by the way. I've been talking about snakes, maybe tapping into that kind of energy as well, like the energy of snakes, or like a snake is a spirit animal. We also have Cosmic Pearl here. Expand your psychic gifts and open the gates to the angelic realms. So yeah, I really feel like you are on the road to big changes, big inner changes. A lot of awakening, a lot of awakenings, I guess. A lot of shifts. mental shifts, like shifts in beliefs, and unlocking more of these psychic gifts that you do have, tapping deeper into it, realizing that, you know, you feel more than you did before. You feel other people's emotions, and you can tell more if people are lying. And for other people, maybe seeing things, becoming more clairvoyant, maybe becoming more able to hear things or to channel things, just tapping deeper into this and being able to really tap into higher dimensions. That's a big part of this. I really feel like you have a lot to learn and go through, but your life will benefit so much from this. Rose gold cosmic pool, bathe in cosmic love and soak up wisdom. So again, soaking up good energy, soaking up love and wisdom. Again, learning so much, learning about the universe, learning about yourself. It's just so important to realize that, like, you can be anything you want to be. Even now, you can be the rain and bring rain here. You can be an animal and bring this animal here. Or you can tap into the energy of this animal. Realize that you can be anything. And also embodying the positive aspects of each of these things. Striving to embody the positive aspects of each of these. Since I was talking about, I think about astrology, like striving to embody only the positive aspects of your signs and every single sign out there, and to balance and not be in the negative, I guess, side of it. We also have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out and find common ground. Yeah, I really, again, this shift is going to be so big. It's going to make you realize so many things. It's going to make you realize that what you've been doing, what you've been sad about, what you've been annoyed about, what you've been angry about your whole life just doesn't matter. What you've been fighting about doesn't matter. Realize that. Especially if you're someone who likes to fight a lot, argue a lot, or like make a clear point, realize that there is no point to be fighting about that. Just be yourself, embody your own energy, and just be, and let everyone else be too. By being yourself, you have a better chance at affecting others and helping them be themselves too, be their true selves, be their I am. Because the more you force them to be something that they don't want to be and that they're not, the more they're gonna rebel and go back to that place where they were before. So yeah, seeing the bigger perspective and why some things are happening on the planet as well. If you're someone who gets easily triggered by things on the news and like wars and stuff, think this shift is gonna help you realize a lot of why certain things are happening and kind of give you that understanding and make you realize that it's not something to really worry about and really be angry about, because it's happening for a reason. And it might even give you the feeling of like, I thought I was an empath, but now I feel like emotionless. So I'm not sure. Like, I feel like I should be sad, but I'm not, because I understand why it's happening. So it's that kind of feeling where you have such a high understanding and a deep understanding of things about your life and the whole world that, you know, you can be compassionate, but you don't have to be angry or sad. I hope that makes sense, group 3. It might not, since, you know, you do need to go through this big shift. So if none of this makes sense, don't worry, it will make sense eventually. And the last card I have for you is Evening Dreams. You possess the power to do much when you work in truth. So find your inner truth, find your truth, and not like, again, You're not just your name. You're not just your gender. You're not just what country you're born in. You're not even the planet. You're not even, you know, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm from here. I'm from the Pleiades, or I'm from Mentaka, or I'm from Lyra. You're not from any of these places. You've been there, but your true home, your true self is source, and it is the universe. That's where you're from, the universe. And the universe has so many things in it. Is everything. Again, I am everything and I am nothing. I feel like it's time for me to wrap it up because I've said all I can say. Again, if you don't understand any of this, you will understand it eventually. Just allow yourself to do it. And also, your dreams are going to be important. So make sure to write them down or record them, because they will have certain meanings that you'll need to decipher for yourself that will help you, either you or help others around you. But I feel like for you, it's going to help you most likely in some kind of way. Anyway, group 3, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you understood any of this, if it makes sense, if it resonates. If you have any suggestions for future videos, also let me know down in the comments. If you're interested in a personal video reading, details are in the description of how you can contact me. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope I see you in my next video, and love you guys. Bye. Hello, group 4. You guys got Joan of Arc. And I won't lie, when I was getting the decks out, she was at the bottom of this particular deck, and I was thinking it would be funny if this card comes through, like, you know, why would people want to connect to Joan of Arc? Or something like that. And it's funny that it came out for you guys. I was like, damn, of course it came out. So let's see what it says here. Voice of truth, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. I mean, exactly the kind of energy, I guess, that Joan of Arc embodies. That feeling of embodying your truth. And no matter how scared you might be that people will judge you or persecute you or, you know, hang you for what you're gonna say, still saying it, still doing your best, because you know it will help someone. And yeah, no matter who she was contacting, if it really was archangels or not, she still got vital information that helped France at the time. So what information you have, no matter whether you're fully trusting yourself, if you got the information right, or if you're fully confident in yourself, or fully even know who you're getting the information from, that information might help someone. So it's important to share it. And just speak your truth. Be yourself. And don't be scared. Because maybe in the past, a lot of people judged you for who you were, for you when you were being yourself. But that doesn't need to happen anymore. And even if it does, it doesn't matter. Because there are people out there who need you, who need to hear what you have to say, who literally would, they're like, I don't want to make it like super dramatic, but like their well-being could depend on your information. Imagine if you were a doctor and you would be like, oh, I think this patient might have this awful disease, but I'm not fully sure, so I don't know if I should tell them. What? You have to inform the patient. And whatever your information is, and whoever the person you need to tell is, you need to be confident in yourself and present your information. If they take it, they take it. If they don't, they don't. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But the point is that you delivered that information, that you spoke your truth. Because when we don't speak our truth, that's when, you know, you get a blocked throat chakra and you get everything else blocked from there too. Probably blocked solar plexus and then the heart too. I mean, everything. So you need to release that, and you need to trust your guidance. This information is coming through for a reason, whatever is coming through. So tapping into this energy, this Joan of Arc energy, this voice of truth energy, is going to be really important, because if you aren't someone who's somehow helping with words right now, then you will be in the future. I really feel like it's your voice. It's what you have to say. And it's what you have to do here that's important. So you need to be fully confident and know that you're here to bring about positive change. Don't ever doubt yourself. When you know that you're here to do good, you will do good. When you doubt and you think, oh, am I just speaking to demons or devils? That's when you would attract the demons and devils and start, well, speaking for them, I guess. Let's see what cards came through here. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands. So immediately with the Ten of Wands, I'm taken back to what I was saying. Like, even literally, a person's well-being might depend on you telling the truth, or speaking your truth. I don't want to make it dramatic, and I don't want to make it sound like, you know, there's a lot on your shoulders, but I do feel like you already have a feeling of that. You know that you came here to do something very important. You know that you have a mission, and you feel a lot of weight on your shoulders because a lot of people depend on you. A lot of souls depend on you because you are someone that's most likely very high up there, who is here to really teach and help. So you do have that, but that doesn't need to stop you or make you bring you down. That can be the thing that gives you confidence, and that can be the thing that helps you push forward. And I really feel like you need to release this feeling of pressure, because the more free you are, like the Fool, the more you're able to do the work you came here to do. The more tense you are and like things you have on your shoulders, the slower you'll be, and the more you're likely to make some kind of mistake. So free yourself, free your mind, and release this stuff from your back or from your front, I guess, because they're on the front here. Stop carrying all of that, and know that everything will be okay as long as you trust and follow. I think, you know, I feel this way too. So I'm resonating with this. And I really feel like part of why I feel this weight on my shoulders is because I don't fully trust myself to do the best that I can. But if I decided to fully trust and be confident, I can see that, and I can feel that that weight will just get off of my shoulders, because no longer will I be worried if I can fulfill my mission and do what I need to do here. I'll just know that I'm doing my best, that I am following my guidance, that I am listening, that I am embodying my highest self, and I don't need to worry whether I'm doing my mission or not, because I just know that I am. I hope that makes sense. But I feel here that, you know, now it's important to take this journey where there's something about finding ourselves, finding our true voice inside, finding your true voice and tapping deeper into that specific way of speaking. Maybe there's something even about the frequency of your voice, like tapping into a specific frequency where you speak in a specific way and training that. I really feel like we've been training for maybe our whole lives to speak the way that we need to speak. And now we're really going into another part of our lives where we're going to use all of this knowledge that we acquired. We've been learning enough about how to speak. We know exactly how we're supposed to speak and express ourselves. Now we need to start using that. And again, like I said, be as free as possible. Be as free as possible and trust. Trust and follow your intuition. Know that if you receive like a message from like, I don't know, an angel, an alien, whoever, even if you're doubting it, like, oh, I don't know if this is real, but yeah, if it's a message for someone, say it. Just tell them. If it's a message for a lot of people, maybe write it, make a video, share it in some kind of way. But you have things to share. And I really think all of you, it's going to be about your voice, somehow using your voice. Again, it can be in writing, can be in videos, can be in live TV, can be in front of people, like speaking. Maybe you can be a literal teacher to people, or you can just be a really good friend. A really good friend, a really good coworker, a really good family member. But it's time to use that speaking, to use those powers and abilities. I really feel like you all have really strong psychic abilities because of your mission, because they're needed for your mission. And it's not because, you know, you just suddenly manifested these abilities. You've been working on this for years, lifetimes. And yeah, you're more amazing than you think. So it's time to start doing, time to start going on this journey, time to really tap into all of this. And I really feel like now is time to do this mission, that we've been feeling this weight on our shoulders, like, oh, can I do it? Will I be able to? I'm not sure. It's time to start doing it, and time to release these expectations and this heaviness, so that we can properly do our job for what we came here to do. We also have here hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. Again, loving yourself, trusting yourself, being confident, and yellow, solar plexus, confidence. Also, knowing there's something about the, like, I am, knowing who you are, and having that knowledge, knowing this is me, this is my mission, being confident and proud in that. And also about love, how you share love, how you feel love. What's coming through is like, you know that saying, love is like a way to a man's heart is through the stomach. It's because there's a particular thing, like it's there. We think of love in the heart, but I think there's a lot of love actually in the stomach too. Like butterflies, when we say, oh, I have butterflies when, you know, you're falling in love with someone. It's because love is really held there too. So tapping into that and healing that solar plexus, I really think some of you might have blocked throat chakras and solar plexus. Like I said from the beginning, I guess I was on the right track. And the way to heal that is with love and acceptance. Loving yourself and accepting yourself, accepting your mission. Maybe you're a bit like annoyed by your mission, like, oh, why did I have to do this? Can't I have been more normal? Or like, can't my path have been easier? But know that it is the way that it is for a reason. And have love, just love. And speaking with love in a loving way. Speaking with love. Being able to transmit the love through your voice. So that's really important. It's something that you are fully able to do, and you do it sometimes, but you need to learn exactly how to do it and do it more. Cosmic Ruby. Be a peace ambassador, practice cosmic mastery. So not arguing with anyone, not fighting. This isn't about fighting. The way that you speak, you should not be fighting with people. You should not be arguing. You should always watch your tone, because all of you have very, I don't know if it's like an active throat, but your voice transmits more energy than other people's. So you need to be really careful of how you're speaking. Like I was saying, speaking with love, always speaking with compassion and with good feelings. Because imagine if I was here speaking to you like in an annoyed way. Like, oh yeah, you guys are doing so bad. You really, or like, oh, I love you so much. Do you feel the love in my voice? No, you don't. No, you don't, because that's like an angry way of speaking. So again, always checking your tone, because now is really the time when you're really gonna start using it a lot more. And making sure that you're always on like a kind of a peace wave, where you feel like you're here to bring peace, to be a peace ambassador. What's coming through is like Jesus. Jesus was like a peace and love ambassador. He was here to bring peace and love, like a lot of others. And you're here to do that too, to bring peace and love to people's lives, to your life, and to other people's lives. So bringing that to your life and speaking to yourself in a nice way, starting it all with yourself. If you're not there with yourself, then you're not even close to being there with others. So starting it with yourself, speaking in a loving way to yourself, will be the catalyst to everything. And what else do we have here? Stargate of Lyra. So some of you might be connected to Lyra in some way. Expand your causal chakra and enter the unicorn kingdom. It really feels like I've been talking a lot about chakras, so there must be a reason there. So clearing those that I said, the solar plexus, the throat, and since we have the ruby here, maybe the root as well, making sure that you're grounded, because I think you guys hold a lot of energy, so you need to ground yourselves more often, to be present and to hold the energy down as much as possible. I really feel like this is coming through because like your chakra system will be expanding. Not necessarily this one that is written on the card, but I really feel like maybe you'll get more points or like more chakra points in your body, or in some way you will get an upgrade. So that's why it's so needed right now for you to clear your energy. And again, clear your energy, release all of this stuff that you're holding on to, so that you can reach higher dimensions and talk to these higher dimensional beings and get that information here. So you can channel more clearly, because we're all channeling all the time, to be honest. We just don't know. And a lot of times we don't listen. So to do that clearly and to help people with it, you need to be clear. You need to be a clear channel. The clearer channel you are, the more the higher you can tap into, for sure. And the next card I have here is Deep Cellular Healing, Arcturus Energy, Physical and Emotional Healing. Now we're getting an Arcturus card. Yeah, I really feel like, you guys are very connected. But there's a lot to heal. Like I was saying, a lot to heal, healing your chakras, clearing your chakras, healing them, filling them with good energy, releasing all of the stuff that you're holding on to. And you, because of these blocks, have probably had physical issues as well. So clearing these energetic pathways will clear the way for the physical ones too, and you'll be able to heal from whatever illness you have as well. Hopefully. We also have Moonlit Dance. Embrace your sense of adventure as you look at the promises that you have made to yourself. Be more adventurous. And again, the promises, that promise that you made before even this life, that you would come here and help in this way. Look at that promise and don't take it as a burden. Take it as a good thing. Take it as an adventure. Take it as, I don't know, in a loving way. Look at that promise and don't feel weighed down by it. Feel freed by it. Because that's what we're here to do, to bring freedom. So why would you weigh yourself down and not feel free if you're supposed to bring freedom? That doesn't make sense. It's the same kind of thing with, why would you fight for peace when in peace there's no fighting? You don't bring peace by fighting. You bring peace with peace. So yeah, I hope that all makes sense, Group 4. This was quite an interesting reading. Honestly, all of the readings today were very interesting. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it, if it resonated, etc. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments as well. I love hearing your suggestions and doing them, of course. If you're interested in a personal reading, info about that is down below in the description. And I just hope you guys have a great day. I hope I see you in my next video and love you all. Bye!